nigga ramen noodle recipes.
Yeah, real nigga ramen noodle recipes. Send in your recipes and shit to antiathing@gmail.com so I can keep getting that shit off. But this week the category is the top 10 sketch comedies of all time on television. My personal opinion and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can chime in if you feel the need. But getting into it, at number 10 is Key and Peele. I thought the series finale or whatever was kind of lame, but they had funny moments in the first 2 seasons of that shit. Some dark weirdo comedy and shit, but it was funny. It had moments. Number 9, Kids in the Hall. Some obscure shit. I remember that shit when I was a shorty. Like, them motherfuckers was nuts. But that shit was funny though. Number 8, Inside Amy Schumer. Just 'cause that bitch is bananas. Believe it or not, The Muppet Show is at number 7. That shit, that was sketch comedy. Anybody who was anybody was on The Muppet Show at one time or another and shit. Like, and it was funny, nigga. Number 6, Benny Hill. Yo, that motherfucker was hilarious. It was always about some titties and shit, so you can't be mad at that. Number 5 was The Carol Burnett Show. Funny ass lady. Like, all her shit was A1, nigga. Number 4 was Saturday Night Live. Just because, like, half the time it ain't funny. It's had bad years, but to be on for like 30-something years and launch like Eddie Murphy's, motherfucking Chris Rock's and shit, and like really being a platform and shit for up and coming comedians to launch into some movie shit or whatever, stardom, like, you gotta give props to Saturday Night Live, SNL on some sketch comedy shit. Like, you can't overlook them. Number 3 is The Richard Pryor Show. Even though it was only on for a year, got pulled, blah blah blah, like, he kept it real as fuck. All the episodes I seen of that shit was way ahead of their time. Funny ass shit. The only reason it's number 3 is because the niggas that took what he did, the 2 that's ahead of him, just took what he did and did it way better, as they should. Number 2 is In Living Color. I don't even gotta explain why. Gave everybody Jim Carrey, Jamie Foxx, took Damon Wayans to a whole new level, you know what I'm saying? Solidified Keenan like the vehicle. Tommy Davidson, Sean Marlin, all that shit, man. That shit was the shit. Number 1, the best sketch comedy show of all time, hands the fuck down, Chappelle Show. All 2.5 seasons, every shit. The motherfucking outtakes of that shit is better than most niggas' actual show. That's it. I'm gone. Real nigga ramen noodle recipes. Hey, week, man.
Real nigga ramen noodle recipes.